production is sponsored by RD Sales and Service Limited. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
The 11 JR of Shane Holden. Following beside him is the 4 rent of Rod Groening. And in the last row is the number 2 rent of John Ford. Our street stock division has a sponsor, and we'd like to thank them for contributing to the cause. It is the Howard Johnson Street Stocks. And it looks like we are 1 to green. Now you may be wondering where our announcers are tonight. Garen Palin and Pat Mooney cannot be with us. So you have Ken Plating filling in, and hopefully I do a good enough job for you guys. I'm getting applause. Jeez. This is what happens when you're the last guy, bottom of the barrel, they'll take anybody. We're rounding turn number 4, and here we go. Green flag, we are racing. Leading the way on turn number 1 is the number 24 caller, James Wall. Ooh, losing control a little bit on the outside there. The ADB now, Bill Maruka in the lead behind him, the current point standings champion from last year, and the current champion, I should say, from this year is Sean Tunis. What a great bit of action on the back stretch. We have 3 cars wide. Sean Tunis falling a little bit behind as they make their way around turn number 4. The ADB of Bill Maruka feeling some heat from the number 24 car on James Wall. James Wall getting to the outside, and he's trying to find his way around. Shane Holden finding his way around as well, but there we go. A little bit of a fender bender. Oh, and spinning out is the ADB of Bill Maruka. He keeps it going, though. And we've still got a race. 24 still in the lead as he rounds turn number 4, James Wall. But he's feeling some heat from the 11 JR, Shane Holden. 5 laps to go in this one. Three of the top drivers all in the same heat. This is Wall, Holden, and Tunis fighting it out on the back stretch. A great race in the front of the pack for 1, 2, and 3. Four laps to go in your first heat of street stock action. Drivers in the lead are coming around on lap traffic right now. The 24, James Wall. Oh, losing the lead. It is Shane Holden on the outside, finding a lane, and he's trying to get ahead as they round turns 3 and 4. Tunis and Wall trying to keep pace. Will Holden find success at the top of the track? Looks like he does, and he takes the lead with 3 laps to go. Nick Audette finally crossing the line here. We've got 3 laps to go in this one. Your leaders in this one. Now Sean Tunis in the lead. It's Holden in second, Wally in third, and in fourth is Nick Audette, followed by the ADB of Bill Maruka.
Hey, Dan. Hey, how you doing?
Once again, we've got a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. 39 of Sean Tunis in the lead. Wall and Holden trying to find their way up at the top of the track to see if they can get some traction and get around. Now Tunis does the same. 2 laps to go as we're getting ready for the final lap. White flag coming out. Your leader right now, Sean Tunis in the 39 car, followed by the 11 JR, and he's trying on the outside again. 24, James Wall working his way on the outside. They must be finding a little bit more traction back there. Followed by the 20 car of Nick Audette and the 80B of Bill Maruka. Holden looking for another heat win as he's rounding corners 3 and 4. Holden making a push on the inside. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Shane Holden cannot do it. It is Sean Tunis with the heat win. Sean Tunis with the win, followed by Shane Holden in the 11 JR, the 24 of James Wall coming in third, Nick Audette in fourth with the 20 car, followed by the 80B. Did not make it. We have a couple cars that need to be moved. They are in the private section of the parking lot. The BES 444, it's a gray Malibu, and an F-150 truck, WJ 6962. If those are either of your vehicles, you need to move them immediately. You are parked in a place where you cannot. All right, heat number 1 done in the street stock division. We are moving on to heat number 2 for another exciting one. 6 cars in this one, and we'll start off on the pole position. It's the number 2T of Pete Dominic, followed by the number 08 of Barry Hixt. The rookie, Sean Penner, with the 7L, is next in row number 2. In row number 2 on the outside, we have the 55 of Andy Martins. The 31 is Rob Campbell. He is in the 5th spot. And beside him in the other rental car, the 34 rent, is Jason Seidler. Those are your street stocks for heat number 2 as we get ready to go. And it looks like we're going probably right away. He gives them the green. We are racing. We're already 3 wide, and we've seen some action right away. Barry Hicks in the lead, followed by the number 55 car of Andy Martins. Behind him, we have the 7L of Sean Penner, followed by the 2T. He slipped 3 spots already into 4th place. Rob Campbell finishes up in 5th right now, followed by the 34 rent Jason Seidler, and we've got a good race in the front chute. The 08 of Barry Hicks keeping the lead in this one, and tight on his heels is Andy Martins. The race, though, for 3rd is turning to heat up here as the 2T Pete Dominic and the 7L of Sean Penner are battling it out. Dominic finally, though, takes the lead on the back stretch. Six laps to go in heat number 2 of the street stocks. Barry Hicks still maintaining the lead, taking the inside lane in this one. Followed by the number 55 of Andy Martins. These cars are spreading out pretty far now. Looks like the 2T may be having a little bit of problems there as he feels the 7L creeping up on him of Sean Penner. 5 laps to go. 2T now is in 2nd place. He's moving up in the field. That is Pete Dominic. Last year we had a slew of 2Ts in the Red River Co-op Speedway Raceway, as we had cars in the Super Stock division, and we also had cars, I do believe, in the truck division that were all running 2Ts. However, now the only person is the 2T of Pete Dominic. Barry Hicks has a quarter of a lap lead on his competition, but the real race is heating up for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th as Pete Dominic continues to lead the way. The 55 Andy Martin sitting in 3rd, and on the outside there, trying to work his way far out there, is the 7L of Sean Penner. Barry Hicks working his way through lap traffic right now, about to cross the 34 of Jason Seidler. Oh, a little bit of action there as the 2nd and 3rd place cars start touching. That's the 55 of Andy Martins touching up against the 2T of Pete Dominic. And Hicks has 2 laps to go in this one. A pretty comfortable lead. It's almost half a track now. The real race, though, we're watching is between the 55 and the 2T, and these guys are putting on a bit of a show going back and forth. The 2T on the inside, on the outside, the 55, trying to find some traction out there. And Dominic continues to hold on barely to that lead. Oh, maybe not. The 55 has found the pedal, and he's trying to work his way around. One lap to go in this one, Barry Hicks. Unless something bad happens, James has this one pretty much wrapped up. The real race is going to be for second. Now they're coming on lap traffic. Coming around corner 3 and 4 is your current leader. And looks like we'll have this wrapped up. It is the 08 of Barry Hicks. Next up, sitting is the number 55 of Andy Martins. Can he hold on to that second place finish? Here we go, and yes, he does. 2T coming up next of Pete Dominic, followed by the 7L of Sean Penner. The top 4 spots once again is the 08 of Barry Hicks, the 55 of Andy Martins, followed by the 02. The 2T of Pete Dominic, and the 07, or pardon me, the 7L of Sean Penner.